Hi guys, I bet you don't see this kind of unboxing every day, and there's something very unique about the phone in front of us today, the Infinix Smart 3. And what's special about it is the price. That's right, we have forgotten that there's a huge market, smartphone market, for phones that cost less than $100, and this phone fits right there with the price tag of $70. We're going to have a look and see if it's worth it, what the specs are like, and perhaps ask ourselves whether it makes sense to be buying phones beyond $100 or if this price range is sort of a niche. Before we get into it, just want to give a big shout out to my nephew Ricardo, who's been gracious enough to give us his phone and enable us to do this review. Still, I feel it's illegal and wrong for someone to open your gift, even if it's an unboxing video. So I'm not gonna do that, and I'd ask you to please just go ahead and open it for us.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Smell like it. Straight up memory, 16 GB internal and 1 GB RAM. The processor is a MediaTek 6761, 2 GHz. Connectivity is standard stuff, GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It has 4G LTE, that's something. The battery capacity is 3050 milliamp hour. Now that's pretty decent. And it comes with Android 9 Pie straight out of the box. Plus it has a 720p screen, which is 5.5 inch. It has 13 megapixel camera and 8 megapixel selfie camera. The packaging, pretty okay. I wouldn't comment much, just box packaging, but other than that, it's decent. So once again, Ricardo.
Thank you once again.
You want to pull off that thing from the screen? Alright, do you want to power it on? Voila. Thank you. And as that happens, let's see what else we have in the box. Comes with what? In the box we have a charger. Let's see, I'm expecting it's a standard 10-watt charger, but we'll confirm that shortly. We'll just see. 3-pin, that's nice. And it's what? 5 volts, 1.2 amps. So it's a 6 volt, 10 watt, 6 watt charger. Charging cable. It's USB, micro USB. It has a very nice, sturdy case, protective cover, and pretty decent earphones, really. Yes, that's right. In this phone range, you still have 3.5 millimeter jack. It's available, and you get all these things again in the price range of $70. Isn't that amazing? Of course, you have documentation. There must be an interesting club you're going to join, Ricardo. I'd throw this away, but this is yours. Keep it safely. I would throw this behind me, but certainly for you, you want to have. Oh, and there's something else. There's a screen protector bundled in, which you're able to use immediately. There you go. Voila. Interesting. And so the first thing, thank you, Ricardo. I'll take it from here. The first thing that strikes me is that this phone looks small. We've got to that place where a 5.5 inch screen looks very tiny. A bit of thick bezels at the bottom, but nothing really out there. This is actually very nice. Again, it feels much lighter than the phone I had, and the phone does look really nice. The screen looks clear. So let's do a bit of skipping of all this. Let's connect onto this Wi-Fi. So here we go. I think this is connected to the Wi-Fi now. So we're gonna skip all this. Continue. Just a sec, configuring. It has face unlock. That's nice. Next screen. Protect your phone. Do you want to skip this? No, we can't skip. Okay, fine. Let's do a pattern for now. Right. Pattern recorded. Next. Confirm. Okay, enroll face and lock. Do it later. Actually, a very snappy phone. Skip that. Fingerprint. It has a fingerprint sensor. You know, we'll probably check it out. Sorry, let's see. Skip that. Anyway, so let's enroll a fingerprint. Put your finger at the back. Okay, so this is a very nice looking device. The screen looks quite clear. Again, something about the company behind this is called Transsion Holdings. The phone is an Infinix phone. Now, actually in Africa, I believe Transsion Holdings holds the number one place for the most smartphones shipped in Africa. It makes Techno, it makes Infinix, I think, and Nova smartphones as well. And the accessories, the Oremo accessories, I think I did an unboxing of a review of the Oremo earbuds, which I had, but unfortunately lost very recently. And the phone has XOS skin over 100 pi. It's fairly snappy actually. For 1 GB RAM phone is actually quite smooth. Seems to work well. Okay, maybe messages are not there yet. Let's see if we try running Chrome, accept and continue. Let's try. Okay, so it takes a little bit longer to load a page. Maybe that's a very heavy page. Let's try not ESPN, GSM Arena.com. We go there. See? Yeah. Again, that's actually quite fine, and the phone does work. Not as smooth as the Sony Xperia, but quite smooth by its own right, actually comparable to the Huawei quite a bit. And if you can go back, okay, close that goes off. Let's have a look at a couple of the features. Going there to the settings. Let's go to system, XOS, about phone. Android version is 109. You can see this very clear. Okay. Now what about the camera? Wow, that actually looks good. Wow. Okay, the lighting is decent, but it's not bad. Okay, let's see the selfie camera. That's us waving, say hi, crew, camera light. There we go. What else? Let's check YouTube. Let's check some resolution. YouTube Go. Let's see what that means. I've never seen this YouTube Go, by the way. I wonder what this is. Select English. No, let's not add a Google account for now. Alright, let's see. Oppo Reno unboxing. Got it. Okay, let's see. Quality. Increase that to the maximum. Let's do 720. See what happens. Increase our brightness to the maximum. This is really nice. Again, a $70 phone, single bottom firing speaker, but that's plenty loud. Plus you have the headphone jack. So, on the bottom, headphone jack. On the bottom, 3.5 headphone jack, micro USB slot, microphone. On the right side of the phone, power button, volume rocker up and down. At the top, nothing on the left side. And posteriorly, looks like a triple camera setup, right? But in fact, a single camera with a dual tone flash and some writing that makes it look interesting. And you have the fingerprint sensor, and you have a rear facing speaker, which is actually just the single item. This is playing at 720. Let's try 1080, though the resolution for this screen is actually 720 max, but this is pretty good, pretty decent. The phone is actually snappy and works well without much to complain about. Does it support dual screen? I'm not sure. We'll check it out. So you want to test the fingerprint sensor. It's quite fast actually. Turn it off. There we go. Oh, it's very snappy. 1, 2, 3. One touch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One touch. Let's turn this on. Fingerprint, one touch. It's very snappy, I must say. The fingerprint sensor is very good. Comes with a few pre-bundled apps. That's nothing unique. Again, screen side, bezel square, top bottom, a bit big, but again, I think people talking of bezels are just nitpicking. There is no big difference, a stylistic thing. If you don't prefer bezels, get a phone without bezels. If you don't mind, like I don't mind, this is pretty decent. Very slim phone, very lightweight. I think this is a really good device. With Android 9 Pie, I think battery management is going to be fantastic on this device. For all that you have, for $70, getting such a phone, 100%, I think that's worth it. Very pocketable and very pocket friendly. And yeah, that's it. Overall, great phone. Highly recommend it. I think for the price of $1,000 phone, you can buy 14 of these phones. You think about it. Do you think the bigger phones are 10 times better? Surely I can say if you're looking for a phone that will do the key functions, this is it. Maybe cameras, this looks fine actually, looks pretty decent. Maybe not comparable to what we're using now, but certainly this is very, very clear. And mid-ranges that cost about 5 times this, I've seen the camera maybe just looking like this. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. Should we really be buying phones for $1,000 while we have $70 phones that look like this from reputable firms? And I must say, just touching this, is much lighter. It's quite interesting. Despite having a 3000 milliamp hour battery, is actually a very functional phone, and the company that's made it, Infinix, is actually a reputable company. Well, the brand is Infinix, but the company is Transsion Holdings, I believe. It's actually a reputable set of people. Yeah, thank you, Ricardo. You have a great phone, and I think it will serve its purpose. Cheers.